What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Fluid, and it's been a minute. People been asking me, are you still doing music? When you dropping some more music? What's going on with your music? So I've been working on this self-care tape for a minute, and I have a few songs ready for it and everything, but I have felt a little bit stuck on how to really produce this sound that I'm looking to bring into existence. And so my writers group is taking a break from our regular writers meetings, and they suggested that we do the Artist Way. Now I don't know if y'all have heard about Artist Way by Julia Roberts. That's not that lady name. Julia Cameron. And it's basically like a 12-week program where you do a bunch of different tasks and you really look at your artistry, and it's supposed to really help you to connect to your artistry and whatever could be blocking you, things that may hold you back as an artist. And some of y'all might know my girl Doechii. Okay, I love Doechii. I've been loving Doechii. And she did the Artist Way. She just won a Grammy or some award. I don't really be watching awards every morning, y'all. But she just won some big award. And I feel like she finally getting the shine that she deserves. She went through the Artist Way and she documented her whole process on her YouTube channel. So when my writers group brought up the Artist Way, I was like, okay, let me check it out. Let me see. I love Doechii, so Doechii did it. Let's go. And when I listened to all of her check-ins, I also realized that something that came up for her in her writing, she used in one of her albums. And that was one of the first albums that introduced me to Doechii. And so I'm like, okay, this was like an album that I love by her. And really, I feel like set her apart. She's always been very unique, very just talented, and just, she always been that it girl to me, because, yeah. But, yes. So I decided to also kind of follow suit and do the same thing. I haven't been posting on this YouTube that much because I've been focusing on flowing with fluid, which is where I post all of my yoga and my sound healing. And now my sound healing and my music that I produce are coming together for this self-care tape. And I think that might be part of the reason why I have so much resistance and a little bit of blockage, because I'm used to keeping them separate and embodying a whole nother side of me through my music than I do through my sound healing. And so finding that balance to bring together has been difficult. So that's what I'm hoping to get out of the Writer's Way, is to really just hone in on this new sound that I'm producing and tap into my artistry in a whole deeper way. So a little bit about the Artist Way. There's like 10 tasks a week, and you focus on a different thing each week, a different theme each week. So this was my first week, and this is my check-in, which is also a part of it. So you write 3 pages every single day. I only skipped one day for my pages because my sleep was interrupted that night. I woke up late and I just had a lot to do. And I like to write my pages first thing when I wake up. One thing that I would say has been crazy about just starting the pages, my dreams have immediately become a lot more vivid. It's almost like the universe was like, oh, you're gonna record? Let's go ahead and give you these downloads. And so already it's been amazing. Already I've cleared out a lot of mind clutter, and I'm processing a lot of emotions, because also I haven't been in the States. So now that I'm back in the States for a few months, I'm struggling mentally being back here, fighting depression, fighting suicidal ideations. And now it's becoming more and more clear why I do have those feelings and thoughts. And a lot has been coming up for me just surrounding that. And, you know, it's good to process those things. So that is what's been going on. That's what I'm doing. So if you love artist growth, if you love watching artists grow, and you love self-reflection and creativity and all of that, then you will probably be interested in this journey that I'm going on. So you're supposed to do a check-in every week, and so I decided to do a video format just like Doechii did 5 years ago. in my own way. I don't want to just copy what Doechii did, but she is somebody that musically I love, and I don't really want to be famous. I want the residual income. But I want to be able to walk around without fans. But that could be another block too that's been holding me back. So yeah, I'm gonna process all of that. This week I kind of went through like my monsters and negative self-talk. And so you replace the negative self-talk with affirmations. And then I wrote out like people who contributed to my throat blockage. Now, I also just did ayahuasca, which opened up my throat chakra a lot. So I feel like I am growing past that as well. My throat blockages and being able to sing more freely with more confidence, and also, realizing that my voice is not going to always be perfect. Like Lauryn Hill said, like, my voice is my voice. You gonna get whatever voice I got today. And being okay with that, learning each part of my voice too, because we have different voices. And yeah, so I'm excited for this journey, y'all. I think it's gonna be beautiful. I've already had so many great, deep self-reflections, and I really thought that writing 3 pages was gonna be hard, but it's not hard. It just takes time. And it's like a little meditation. So I want to build on that and start to do more breath work with that, and continue to grow with everything else that I'm doing too at the same time. Because I do find that sometimes when I start something new, especially when it is something that takes time, I fall short on all the other things that I've been working on. So I'm working on building on top of practicing my harp every day. I got a harp, y'all, if y'all didn't know. And practicing with my voice and my singing bowls and everything. So yes, I hope that you enjoy this reflection. Another thing that you're supposed to do with the Artisit Way is take yourself out on an artist date. So my date was supposed to be me taking myself to this coffee shop where the beautiful Elena Lovely was performing, and it ended up being a date with my friend Taylor, who did ayahuasca with me, and it was beautiful. I was really grateful that she was able to go and that we were able to have such a good time. We ended up staying there all day, and it was supposed to be like a 2-hour thing. But it was such a vibe, so refreshing to be around my other artist friends. So that felt like an artist date, but then I also felt like I needed time just to myself. So the next day, I just cleaned my house, because I also realized that might be another reason why the depression has been so apparent. It's because my space isn't clean and it's cluttered. And, as within, so without. So, when you're cluttered inside, your whole space is going to be cluttered outside as well. And so writing the 3 pages, and then my artist date was cleaning my house. I'm just clearing the clutter right now, so yes. It's gonna be a beautiful journey. So next week, I haven't even looked at what we're doing. Well, this week, I haven't even looked at what I'm supposed to be doing. I haven't read my pages yet, but I still been writing my 3 pages. So this weekend kind of threw me off a little bit, so I have to find my rhythm. But I'm finding it. So I hope that you guys enjoy this journey with me and keep me motivated to keep going. All right, y'all. Peace. See you next week.